Hi, I'm Professor Anand. This is the 27th episode of Brand Snippets. The question is, when brands extend themselves, what is the basis or criteria on which they do so? So, we are going to talk about the five different types of brands that exist based on the red line or the criteria on which they extend themselves. So, it is a continuum. The first level is what we call a product brand. This is a brand that does not extend itself at all and focuses only on one product, like Heineken. Heineken is only on beer. The next level is what we call an ingredient brand or a formula brand. The formula brands are brands which extend themselves based on common ingredients or a common formulation or a common platform and so on. A good example of this is Parachute. Parachute's base brand is a coconut oil, and then they have extended themselves into various other categories in hair care and skin care based on a ingredient that is common, which is the nourishment of coconut oil. The next level after this is what we call a know-how brand. A know-how brand extends itself based on an expertise that it has or a competency that it has. Let's take the example of Google. Now, Google began as a search engine, but today Google has many more offerings in addition to search. But all these offerings are extended on the expertise of Google in providing information, content, and connectivity through the internet. The next level is what we call an interest brand. In an interest brand, the brand extends itself based on a common area of interest or activity, like Disney. If you look at Disney, it is into theme parks, it's into cartoons, it's into movies, it's into OTT, it's into content. And the extension of Disney brand is around the common interest of family entertainment. And the last level in the continuum is what we call the philosophy brand. A philosophy brand is often extended into areas which are fairly unrelated because it's based on extending the brand on a common set of values or a philosophy. Like Virgin. Now, Virgin is into airlines, it's into telecom, it's into music, and many other categories. And the extension of the Virgin brand is based on what the brand stands for, its philosophy and values of charisma, iconoclasm, humor, wit, etc. Now, these are the types of brands that we get based on the ways in which they extend themselves. So you have a product brand with no extension, then a formula brand, then you have a know-how brand, an interest brand, and finally a philosophy brand. So before I go, I have a question for you. What type of brand is Amazon? Based on these five types, where would you put Amazon? What is the basis on which Amazon has extended itself, starting from a bookstore and then to an online e-commerce store and then into so many other categories? So, what is the basis of extension of Amazon, and what kind of a brand would you put it under? Put your views in the comments. Thanks for watching. Goodbye and God bless.